wrapping up a little bit. I mean, what we've been talking about, I think it's going to be. I mean, it's good. I really believe that. Lastly, though, I would like to talk about esports kind of building life skills. Let's get it right. Let's get back into the realm of what we're talking about, and we talked about a lot about the communication, the leadership, the handling pressure, the decision making, right, and time management as well. I think while we didn't get into that, that's one of the things I think that kind of is that kind of something that comes in your household as far as game? Y'all have a gaming system at home, but is it limited?
It's well, I guess you could say it's limited because when you have so many siblings, just certain ones want to play the game, you just let them play the game because they're not gonna be out for too long.
What about during school though? What's the rule?
During school, all right. The rules is probably about like nobody's on the game after like probably about like 7.
Really? Really?
Because like you want to get your sleep for school and stuff. You don't want just.
Now this is
some kids will stay up.
But this is real time though. I'm talking you going in the hood still. So that's good though. I think so. You learn that right as well because I think a lot of that is people definitely. I think they can indulge a little bit too much and then start missing work or not wanting to get up for school.
Yeah, it also teaches you how to manage your time. Like this person will get 45 minutes, other person will get 45 minutes.
So you got a lot of brothers, right? So that's what kind of idea. So you got to kind of be a team player, right? So and now I think, when you say that, I mean, a lot of times that relates to school, right? That relates to, definitely home and now work, right? I mean, it's the same way in college as well. It relates to those things as well. So I think it is good for the realm of, definitely helping when it comes to that as well and learning, from the things that we're talking about as well with the esports and building, right? The life skills as well. Have you seen, because I know you do a lot of life skills, but I do too, right? But have you seen you being able to kind of?
I mean, certain places where things can be intertwined. So like y'all kind of said, time management, like this task needs to be done, a task that I know that can be completed, in the planning process. Like they got to manage their time while planning. They get breaks and things like that for lunches. Like got to manage that. Also like budgeting aspects, because we got to talk about what certain costs may come in or stuff like that. Their writing skills and things like that, because we've already discussed, like we got to sign up for grants and things like that to try to get some funding. We might have fundraisers and things like that that might have funding that like the planning skills for certain, which ain't necessarily there, but planning skills. And I will say utilizing their skills, utilizing their own things that they're good at. Because something that I found while they were working in teams and all that and their planning, like they naturally gave each other their time to shine. Like somebody was good at research. Some individuals had a lot of knowledge about games. Some individuals was good at being a leader. And they naturally got into their role and they did whatever their role was with.
100%. I think I like that, to finish up just a little bit, when it comes to, Apex, Collective Apex, we're not only trying to build, and better gamers, but also, better teammates, right? Stronger leaders, because I think that's what it takes. I think, and young people is where it's at, and we have to prepare them, right? For both competition and in life. I think that's, that's our duty to do that for you, right? And it doesn't have to always be screamed at you, or it doesn't have to always be through a sport like basketball or baseball. I'm not saying anything wrong with football. It doesn't have to be that way. So I think doing that way as well. A lot of, what we're talking about here with the Collective Apex, we're going to, like I said before, we're going to start rolling it out. So people can register. And like I said before, come and check it and see what it's like. We have some computers here at the office, 610 North Eisenhower. I'll be putting an announcement out there. We actually recently moved, which becomes official tomorrow. But it's a lot of those things, and we do practice dates and things of that nature. So we're just still trying to. We're like I said, we're on the ground, but they're moving, and I want them to see if they don't see any progress in what they're doing. They're like, what are we doing this for? I mean, like really. But I mean, once an idea is put on paper, and then we start to put it to action, now you can start to, get a little hungry, get a little, see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, to getting some things going on. And I think that's, a great thing as well. I want to thank Mike, and I want to thank DayDay. Daylan for sitting here, and like I said, like I said, some of your background with not being a quote unquote heavy gamer, just sitting down and, kind of going over those things with us. But I think being well versed, and we talked about that when we started, being well versed in a lot of different things is the key. And I think it matters. So, this is going to, wrap up a collective conversation for this week. We do have, a couple things coming up. We definitely have a couple cookouts coming up. Definitely on Wilbraham first, be on Saturday, July 18th, and also Beckley West Apartments on July 19th. Both of them are 2 to 4. Come out. We have some things, also some literature to hand out with a couple other organizations as well who want to help us, celebrate the summer as well. And I think it'll be a great thing as well. So just come out, bring your best before, we'll have some fun, kind of fellowship for a few hours. And we're going to be doing a couple more as well. The 26th will be will be over at Hager Street Apartments, which is, right there in Beckley as well. So we have a couple of different ones as well coming up. I got a couple more to announce. We just announced one on August the 3rd, which will be at, we have to cut that.
Cut.
All right. August the 3rd, will be also going as well to another location.
Is that Red Rock?
All right, we'll cut it again.
Cut.
We will also be April the 3rd. We'll be over, definitely going to East Beckley, and at the corner of East Beckley, Antonio Morse, and it'll be a park over there, and we'll definitely, going to be in the Red Brush as well. So I think it's 2 to 4 as well, and I think a lot of times, we don't want to be amiss. We'll be doing something during the week as well. I think just getting this, TSK pathways definitely out there as well. We've got a couple of extensions of the summit, and this is just one of them. And we're glad this is the opioid prevention and literacy, kind of blended in together. So we're going to try to get out there and stomp this illiteracy out, and help people, learn how to read and give them the tools they need, right, in order to help them read. So I look forward to that. I look forward to, seeing some of you all out there as well. And just like I said before, check out our website, summercollective.org, TSK, WestVirginia.org, and check